Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to put my Triumph end can back on my Himalayan because I like it to be a little bit different from the other Himalayans, and I like the bit of chrome. Now some people say it looks horrible. I don't care, it's my bike, I'll do what I want to do. And I'll preserve the end can so it's nice and clean for years to come, and if I ever am moving it on or if I ever want to put it back on, I can put it back on. So I'll take this off. I've only had it on for a short while, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm just going to video myself doing this, taking this off, and I'm replacing it with my Triumph end can that I made up during the winter. That's the original can code, okay? And if you look here, there's the original price, which was shockingly €425, and that's going back over 10 years. So these were expensive end cans. Original Triumph. I've tried to sell them. Nobody wanted to buy them. I'll show you the Triumph they were on. I'll show you a photograph now of the bike that they were on. So that was my Triumph. And so obviously I only need to use one of them. So I've already had this made. I already had made this during the winter. So just to show you what we have here. As usual, YouTubers will say, very hard to do this with one hand. But anyway, so I'll just throw all this stuff here. Throw that there. So there's your two end cans. Now that used to have the, if you look at my photograph of my Triumph, on here was the leg protection piece, which I didn't have, because it went back on the original pipes that are on the bike. These pipes are stamped Triumph, not for road use. Yeah, we'll see about that. So what I've already done was I had made up a protector for it, which is pretty ugly, but it does the trick. So okay, so that's that. That's the pipes I'm going to fit, or the pipe. I had to cut this end. The original Triumph pipe sat like that, and a bit of a wee bend to link up with the original. This is the end can to link up with the pipe going to the head. So so I had to cut that piece off just for the different angle on the Himalayan. And then I made up a bracket to copy the original bracket on the Himalayan, which was I just threw it together. The only metal I had at the time was this type of metal. What's it called again? I can't remember. Brain's gone dead. So that's the bracket I'll be using to fit the can onto the bike. And show you the end here. Show you all this while I'm at it. So I needed to quieten it down a bit because it's quite loud, because it's a straight through pipe. Maybe I can hold this up and show you. Straight through pipe. There's, you can see the world. So what I needed to do was made up some metal, cut a piece, put some wound up wire inside it, and bolted it to the pipe. The other option I had was to use this, which I made up, which would have fitted inside, and then I could have bolted it, and then I could have packed it on the outside with exhaust fiberglass, but I didn't need to do that. So all I need to fit this is have that, and this is good chrome, proper Triumph chrome. I mean, these pipes are absolutely spotless, and they've been sitting in the garbage for many years. I need to make up, that goes on there, that connects up to the other pipe. I have exhaust bandage, which fills in this gap. There's a bit of a gap here that I have to fill in. I don't want to weld it all together because I want to be able to take this off and put my other pipe back on. And this pipe is very thin, but it works as a link pipe. And then that's a connector. So you'll see it as I do it. Anyway, that's what's going on there. Oh, take that out of it. A little bit of trouble with the neighbours yesterday. Okay, so there we go. So we're just going to put this on the tripod. I'll start this, give you a listen to it, then give you a listen to it with the other can on it. So very simple to take off this original pipe. I'm going to take this off as well. Just need your 10, because this is going to go onto the replacement pipe. And really what this does is, it just hides everything. As you'll see underneath this, it's not so clean under there. So it's just a beauty piece that hides the industrial bits. And you need your 12 spanner and 12 ring spanner, or 2 12-end spanners, whatever. Okay, put them there, unscrew this. Okay, now, and then what you need then is, so that's that loose, and then you need to get this off. Again, and my 12 spanner, stick it on there. Yeah, that's a 13. Okay, 13 of that one. And you get your hex, your 6 hex. Okay, off that comes. Okay, folks. Yeah. Take the nut off the inside, because if you pull this one out, the exhaust is going to fall. So take this off with your washer. Okay, put them in your tool tray, the floor, and the exhaust is now loose. Okay, give it a wriggle, pull this out, this bolt here. Okay, and your exhaust will very easily come off your bike, and that's your exhaust off the bike. And that's what you're left with. So I'll just show you the thinking behind this bracket I made. So you got to have the bend in it to bring you away from the swing arm. Okay, and that's where it's mounted under the bike. Now I knew I only had that type of metal. What's it called? Cross hatch, I think. I'm not sure, but that's under. And that won't be seen. So I'll just slip this on loosely and I'll show you what's going on. Okay, so what I have here is, because of the inside pipe and the outside pipe, that goes on, and then I have it lined up. There's a hole there, and then I put the exhaust bandage over that, and then I put my clamp on it. And I'll just show you from this end. If we can get in here, and the bracket fits there like that, and it has the same clearance as the original pipe. Okay, so that's how I made up my bracket to fit, as you can see there. That's what I done on the bracket, and it'll be like that. So just go ahead and put that on. Stick the camera on the tripod and just give you a quick look at what I'm doing. The thinking behind the double pipe, the inner pipe, is because, as I said, I'm not welding anything. So what I do is put my exhaust bandage stuff around here. Okay, from there to there. You can see where I had the pipe fitted before. Then later, this bracket fits exactly over the join. Okay, and that seals the join and gives us strength, and the exhaust bandage seals the exhaust gases in. So that bracket I do nice, really nice and tight. So the exciting fitting of the exhaust bandage, the backing paper just peels off like that. Okay, so I'm going to start down here and just get as close to that as I can. And I've already cleaned this area before I put this stuff on. So just follow around the pipe. This stuff goes off with heat. So later on you just have to start the bike and it heats up. Now that's that, okay. So then this wee bracket I have here will go over there, okay, and I clamp that on. I've already put a bit of thread lock on these, and then I'll be putting this bracket back on. So hold on, I'll just good to use thread lock on these. Hold on, I'll just a bit of thread lock. Okay. Okay. Knit them up. No need to go crazy. Thread lock will hold them. Now, on all the nuts on the bolt here, going through here, I have nylock nuts on that, and spring washers on everything else. Nylock nuts or spring washers. I never tighten a nut and bolt without nylock nuts or spring washers. Because especially with a vibey brake, like a two-stroke bike, like your MZ250s, they shake themselves to bits. You need spring washers on everything with an MZ250. I know that. I have a friend who knows that as well. So that's it. That's your bracket on. That hides the mess. Just as much as it hides the mess on the original pipe. I could maybe put this a little bit further around and cut this. And then I have an idea what to do with this. I have to paint it. Maybe I'll paint it heat-proof paint, because it's supposed to be stainless, but it pits quite badly. You can see rust, so it's anyway. And then I'm glad. I'm happy with it. It's different. That's the thing. It's different. I want my bike to be a little bit different. Why not? And then there's even more clearance from my pannier bag with this pipe than there was with the original pipe. There's plenty of clearance there. Now that bag is loose. I just threw, as you can see, that bag is usually tightened up about there. So there's plenty of space there. So that's how it looks from the rear. From the back. That's it. Job done. I'll show you this. There's the original pipe, and there's the Triumph pipe. So weight-wise, they're almost the same. The Triumph, two pipes together, gross weight 6.2 kilograms. So 3.1 kilograms per pipe. So about 3 kilograms that pipe is. And it's probably just as close as the end can as the original end can is. But it's not a weight saving exercise. With my weight, you know, you're going to get people going, oh, I'd have fit a carbon fibre Delula end can. Well, that's good. That's your choice. You spend your whatever, €400. These are sitting in my garage for years. It cost me nothing to fit it onto the bike. A few little brackets. The whole job was under a tenner. I had the metal. I bought the exhaust bandage. I had a bit of thread lock here, and that was it. A few brackets and a few bolts. So I like it. My bike, and I do what I want to do. There you go, folks. Well, what can I say? Thanks for watching this episode.